of the criticisms that Bobby will always get, and I always think it's such bullshit, excuse my language, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that. It's probably covering, I apologize to everybody who's watching live on Fox News. But hopefully they were able to bleep that out. But anyway, is sometimes there's this attack where people will say, well, this or that conclusion is not supported by the science, or this or that conclusion is a conspiracy theory. And science, as practiced in its best form, is that if you disagree with it, then you ought to criticize it, and you ought to argue it against it, but you can't shut down the debate.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rubin. I'm going to clarify for you what scientists do on a regular basis through the scientific method. So if we have a question about something, we're going to generate some observations to make a hypothesis of what we think might be going on, and then create a thoughtful experiment to test out that hypothesis, gather data, analyze it, and then try to publish it through a peer review process where multiple experts in the field will scrutinize that work before accepting it for publication. And then in order for it to really be accepted within the greater community, it has to be reproduced, and we have to see this over and over again, especially to see that it's generalizable for people. And so debate is a part of that process, and that happens all the time. If you've ever been to a conference, you will see scientists and doctors debating about things on a regular basis. But what RFK Jr. does is he's bringing up things where there's already scientific consensus through rigorous studies. As an example, he keeps claiming that vaccines cause autism. And there has been so many studies refuting that at this point, we're just accepting denialism. It's not some type of counter argument. It's just denialism and spreading false information that the science is not there. It's the same thing as saying that we know that the earth is round at this point. But anybody who's claiming that the earth is flat, do you really take them seriously at this point? When scientists and healthcare professionals speak out to correct lies and misinformation, that's not censorship. That is trying to course correct when people are making things up to try to further their own agenda. So there's no censorship going on there. It's just we have to get the proper information out there.